Hi guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft, and I'm at my bushcraft gathering, Blackie's Gathering, and this is Mr. Randy Smith, who is the purveyor, owner, and maker of, go ahead, Stichedgear
Outfitters.
Stichedgear Outfitters. He makes a super sheath. .com. Someone off camera inputting .com, and he makes my sheath that you've seen. He also makes a lot of other sheaths. So we want to talk a little bit about the knives and the sheaths. Now you know my Master Woodsman that I've had for a long time. You can get this knife sheath for other knives. Now what other knives can you get to fit this?
We are going to do this sheath for the production Master Woodsman's Model 1 and Model 2.
And that difference is, just to clarify, you can get this off Williams' site. This is the Model 1 I have, and this is the Model 2, slightly different, but he'll make it fit both.
Now this will be just for the production knives only. If you guys get a custom Master Woodsman, I'll need to get that knife and custom fit the knife to the sheath, or the sheath to the knife. So this is just for the production models.
Okay. Now something that you've heard me talking a lot
Blackie,
about.
let me.
Yeah.
If you guys do want, if you don't want the 6-way carry, we're going to offer just the vertical or just the horizontal. So there's a couple options there for the production models, or the custom if you like. But these are two other sheaths that I will be doing for the Master Woodsman. Sorry about that.
No problem. I get quite a bit of requests, actually, people talking, asking me about my knife sheath, where'd I get it. That's the reason I've done a couple of videos about just the sheath. Now, for the last couple of months, you've been hearing us talk about the WC SK knife that William Collins has recently brought out and we collaborated with. This is the sheath that I got Randy to make for me. Now, I'm going to give you a close-up on it. It's a heavy, overbuilt sheath. I like that. With a 4-way leather attachment so you can wear it horizontally, vertically, any way you want to wear it. And you got plenty of lace holes here so you can put it on gear, whatever. And it's got a very unique retention system up here so you can get a variety of different knives that fit this. Now I'm sure you can go to Randy's site and see real detailed pictures of this, but you can see it. And since this is a WC SK, he put the serial number of my knife, number 4, onto the sheath for me. Now, also, this will fit Master Woodsman. Of course, it'd be slightly different retention. But if you like that design good, it can get it for a Master Woodsman. Now, this is the basic. How much would a basic like this run?
$150.
$150. It's worth it. Now, his fancy model is this one. Now, step a little closer and show them what all you put on it.
Okay, guys, so this one here, this is the full-blown outfit. We've got the accessory pouch that will have the Altoids tin. We've got the Easy Lap sharpener, a ferro rod, and we also have the MicroStream flashlight down here. So if you wanted a full-blown rig, this is what it's going to look like. You can use this in the vertical or the horizontal position. All you'd have to do is take this strap out, run it this way for the other position, and you're going. Now the only thing with this, the flashlight will stay in this position, but all you'd have to do, take your flashlight out, stick it around, and you're running a different way. So I've thought a whole lot about this and all the different carry options. So if you wanted a full-blown survival rig, this is what you're going to get. And I also am selling the sharpeners, the flashlights, and the ferro rods. So you can get everything in-house. You can just get it all at one time if you need it.
And something I want to point out is he has this yoke on both sides of the sheath. You know, so this locks onto either way. The sheath can be made left-handed, right-handed, and you can flip around as you need. Like in the winter, if I'm going to be coating a big kukri, I might want to carry this on the left side. This allows me to flip all the gear and everything, left side, right side, any way you want to do it, or take it off if you don't want it there. That's a lot of options. I like that. Now, let's show right quick some of the other stuff. Okay. These are other things that he carries. I haven't got the money for it yet, but it's under work.
So guys, this right here, I'm calling this the Woodsman's belt. Blackie, if you could kind of hold that up there. So what we've got is we've got a 2-inch thick leather belt with eyelets every 2 inches. So what that allows us to do is attach these little pieces on the back with screws, Chicago screws, to keep that gear from sliding. Now this whole pack right here probably weighs, what would you say, Blackie?
About
25 pounds?
No, more like 15.
15?
About 15 pounds.
15? All right. Now, I don't have a butt, guys, so that's where the suspender straps come in.
Okay, so take a step right about here so you can see a little bit better. There we go.
So we'll put this on. Everything stays where it needs to stay. Once you get this set up, you're good to go. Now, the good thing about this is I ran my trap line this winter and I had my pack basket on. When I got to where I wanted to set a trap, I would take my pack basket off and I would go work, but I had all my gear with me. My gear never left me when I was in the woods. So if something happened and I got separated from that pack basket, I still have all my gear with me. So I'm going to call this the Woodsman system. It's not on the website yet, but it will be up there soon. But if you guys want to email me at randy@stichedgear.com, we can talk about it. Guys, I'm selling a lot of these so far. It's only been out about 2 months, and guys are really liking this. So,
and even beyond the bushcraft, woodscraft. Years ago, I used to work for a company where I was just putting up weather radars and stuff. Having gear I had to work with, and finding belts and things to carry this gear was tough. If I had had access to this back then, I'd have had this. It wouldn't have had bushcraft. It had the stuff I had to carry for my job on it. So if you got something like that and you need something to carry, talk to Randy. He'll set you up. Now, is there any other knife product you want to talk about? Any other?
There is one other thing.
Okay.
The WCSK. This is the WCNK. And this is a mold knife that William gave me, so it's not sharpened. But this is the neck sheath that I have come up for that. Now it's going to have the WCNK with the serial number on it. It's just a little mini version of the bigger sheath. I put really good retention on that, so when you're carrying it upside down, if you choose to carry it that way, that knife's not going to fall out. So that's an option for you guys that want to get the neck knife.
Cool. I haven't seen this retention system like you've come up with, and it works. I mean, you can adjust it and tighten it up a little bit. When I got mine, my WC SK was a little too tight. Well, a little turn, push it in there. As the leather stretches and forms, I can tighten that back down. So it's always going to keep the amount of retention I want. And that's also a lot of times the problem with heavy leather sheaths, and his sheaths are bulletproof, guys. You'll get it where it's blood tight at the beginning, and over time it's going to wear, it's going to get a little looser. This ain't going to get looser. You can always retain your tension. So if you're doing canoeing, kayaking, mountain or something, or if I lose my knife, I'm in serious trouble, you ain't going to lose your knife out of one of these. Now, Mr. William, come over here. I want to ask him to put him on the spot a little bit.
I thought I was incognito.
No. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Mr. William Collins, the maker of all these knives. Now, how is the production on the WCSK going?
I have to count them when I get home, but we're right at 70, maybe 71, 72. Just had the last of the number 20s go out Monday before I left for this gathering. I have blanks already cut for the next 15 in the series, so we'll start 20 through 30 probably in about a week and a half once I get some customs done. So we're looking at probably within the next 3 weeks to have the next 10 out, and then I have water jet being done on the next 30. So we're rolling on these things right now. So right now I'm telling everybody 120 days from the date of purchase, but we're going to beat that. I'm not ready to commit to it, but we're going to beat it. Okay?
Yeah. for
So-
getting a custom knife, even though it's a production custom knife, that's a really good time. A lot of these places you contact, it's a 2-year, 3-year waiting list. That's quick, guys.
And that is production knives. The custom knives are still a 12-month wait. So
You can still get the Master Woodsman and like that, and the rest of your knives, you just got to contact you and get them made up, correct?
yes, there are 2 versions, the Model 1 and the Model 2, as Randy and Blackie was saying. That is production runs that you can get those off of my website. I think there's a few left on the Model 1s. There was only a certain number that was done as far as production models. And there's several of the Model 2s available. So if you want those within 90 days, that's the cutoff on that. So if you want that, that's available on my website.
Something else, the guys, I want you to make you aware of, if you're not, William has a YouTube channel. He also has a Facebook page. You want to be part of that Facebook page if you're interested in the knives, because you got to understand, guys, William gets an idea, he goes out to the shop and makes it. And a lot of times the knives that don't quite make or whatever, it's a one of or whatever, he'll auction off on the Facebook page.
Yeah, I'll give a notice on the Facebook page. It'll be listed on my website eventually, but I'll give a notice that, hey, this is going to be listed on my web page. So those, it's part of my Facebook group, and even if you're not on the friends list, because I'm getting quite a few of that, it may be cut off at some point, but you can join the WC Knives group, and that is being posted on that group as well. Knives is coming up on the web page.
And that'd give you an opportunity to, you want one of William's knives, sometimes it's something totally different. I mean, William comes up with some designs now. We've got guys that do professional trapping and stuff, and William's been working with them, and I don't know what to make of that, but it's an expert's knife, you know, and keep an eye on that. You might be able to scalp you and get you one quick. So
A lot of these are production or prototypes that we're kind of tweaking the design a little bit here and there. They're very functional blades. These are not seconds. These are very good blades. It's just that the design is not quite where we want it to be at that point. It may be great for what your needs are. So it may be perfect for you.
yeah, like the WCSK, there was what, 3 different major models,
Major revisions. Yeah.
revisions, and so all of those went to the auction or to whatever. So you can get in, especially if he's developing something, put an eye on it, you might get lucky and get one. Who knows, down the line, a prototype might be worth more than the full production knife. You never know. Blackie collects prototypes.
Lots of them.
Yep. I want to thank you for coming out to my gathering, William.
It's
Really
been a pleasure.
appreciate it.
Thanks for having it.
Mr. Randy, I want to thank you for coming out.
Blackie, thanks for having us.
Anytime.
Appreciate it very much.
Hope to see more of you.
Oh yeah.
Well, guys, had a great time out here. Looks like we're going to get some weather, so we're going to have to break up a little bit early. But be watching my website, and next year, or probably after Christmas, I'll post when and where we're going to have another gathering. Till then, I'm Blackie Thomas, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.